different, and it's a new way to look at how you integrate fasting into your life. Now, intermittent fasting is has been for a while, quite a poignant topic in the fitness industry. A lot of the big names recommend fasting, and there's several different protocols out there ranging from 16 all the way up to 36, 48-hour fasts. So, firstly, I'll say that I really believe in fasting. I think it's a very good way to arrange nutrition in your day, and I think that there are certainly a lot of health benefits to abstaining from food for short periods or defined short periods of time. One problem that I think that there is with fasting is that people become very on and off with it. When they're fasting, it's a very strict, no calories, just water, Diet Coke, not even any sugar-free chewing gum. And then when they switch into the feeding phase, it becomes an all-you-can-eat buffet. And I think that the reason that that's arisen is that people view fasting as an on-off switch. The way that I actually like to view fasting is not so much as I'm doing this to get the physiological benefits of insulin sensitivity and catecholamine and noradrenaline release. I more view it as a behavioural tool. So what I actually like to do during my fasts is treat them as sort of a batch process where I get all the things done that I know I need to get done during the day, and that ranges from both like tasks and chores that I might have to do, and also nutritionally. So it's a little bit contradictory to the standard advice for fasting, but what I actually tend to do is when I wake up, I'll have my fish oil intake, I'll have a greens drink, vitamin D, multivitamin, creatine, beta-alanine, any other supplement that I might be taking. And the initial kind of response to that is, oh, well, that has calories in, you're not fasting. And yes, that's right. Fish oil, 4 or 5 grams of fish oil is 4 or 5 grams of fat. And certainly the amino acids do contain some trace calories. The point that I'm trying to get across is, what I'm doing is still respecting the idea of a fast, in that I'm still not having any nutritional intake in the form of a meal until much later in the day. But I'm using the fast as a time to get things done. So I also spend some time doing mobility, meditating, sorting out tasks, to-do lists, things that I might need to do that day. So all of a sudden the fast becomes this period of heightened productivity. And I know that by the end of the day, or even by the time I start eating, I've already covered a lot of my nutritional bases, taken my fish oil, taken any performance supplements that I need to take, and I've also arranged it so that now there's less of a focus on, oh well, I need to get these supplements in at some point during the day. I can do it all before I've left the house. So that's a slightly different way to approach fasting, and you could even take it a step further and actually during the fast take on a couple of servings of vegetables or a couple of servings of fruit, which is sort of more towards the warrior diet style of thinking. And what we're trying to get away from is this dogmatic, I must fast. When I fast, I must completely abstain from calories. Yes, it moves away from being an actual fast and more of a behavioural tool, of a way to arrange your eating during the day. But I actually prefer that and find that it works better with clients when they see the morning as a period of time, the morning or perhaps even the early part of the afternoon as well, as a period of time to cover their bases and get the things done that need to be done that day. And then they can spend the rest of their day enjoying food without this constant lagging thought of, well, I still need to make sure I include this many servings of vegetables, or need to make sure that I take my supplements when I get home, etc. So that's a tip for this video, and let me know what you think.